Yo, what's going on, guys? Real quickly, I guess I missed this earlier today when I was at work. Amir Coffey, swingman combo forward. He's a guy who is able to play multiple positions, but he is signing a 1 year deal with the Milwaukee Bucks. He has spent the first 6 years of his career with the Los Angeles Clippers, just under 10 points a night, 47% from the field while shooting 41% from three this past year. And this is coming from ESPN's Sham Sharania. So let's discuss real quickly what this deal was about. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. So this deal happened today on August 14th, 2025. And if you look at what type of player Amir Coffey is, Amir Coffey, he's a guy who, for his career, he's been basically a rotational player, a left-handed, I would say at this point, swingman, wing, small ball four with some solid size. That's 6'7", and he can get to the rim and finish above it. He's got decent athleticism. He's at his best when he shoots outside with his feet set as a set shooter, less than a movement shooter. And he's actually got a decent ball handle. He can create space and do a little bit and get to the rim. And he's someone that you'd like to see in transition. And that outside shot has developed well. He was someone who went and played at the University of Minnesota. However, he's never been a guy who's been a impact starter or anything like that. And he's pretty established as a player right now in his career. So to me, I think the biggest thing, what you see right here, we don't know who's going to be the starting point guard. It'll probably be Scoop, Kevin Porter, with Ryan Rollins backing him up, Cole Anthony being the sixth man, AJ Green, Kyle Kuzma, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Miles Turner, Bobby Portis, Torian Prince, Gary Trent, now our man Amir Coffey, Gary Harris, make up like a decent roster. And you still got Ajax. They brought back Chris Livingston. They have Tyler Smith. They also have Jericho Sims, 3 two-ways, and Jamari Bouye, Mark Sears, Pete Nance, and I know that probably someone could get cut here. I wonder if it's going to be one of the young guys, but what I like about here is that it is technically a training camp deal, which means I don't know if he would take, because if he does get cut and then play 60 days on the G League team, he gets a $50,000 bonus, which pushes the contract over $100,000, but it gives him a chance to compete for a roster spot. And if he does join the team, I think the biggest thing is that how does it affect the roster construction currently? Ever since with Damian Lillard having been stretched and waived, they brought in Miles Turner. But to me, because the Coffey's contract qualifies as a training camp deal, the Bucks don't need an immediate roster move to clear a spot. But I do believe Milwaukee's going to keep Andre Jackson Jr. And the Bucks currently have a full 15-man roster. And as we mentioned, Coffey isn't eligible for a two-way spot, so he's probably going to be competing for that final spot. I hope it isn't Andre Jackson who is going to be the guy. It could be Chris Livingston, but it might be Andre Jackson. But the reason why Coffey is getting this runway to compete in camp without obviously forcing the team's hand to cut someone is smart, as they need help at the small forward position. Chris Livingston's young and still raw, and Torian Prince has struggled in the playoffs, even though he was solid in the regular season. Coffey brings shooting. He's gotten better every year. As we mentioned, he was 41% almost from three. He can play big two guard and be a small ball four while being a wing, just gives you versatility. So by doing this, it allows them to delay any roster decisions while evaluating the players in training camp, while being able to still do some salary cap gymnastics and have some maneuverability. And that'll allow them to probably not have to make a decision until near opening night. And that way they can decide. And also, by the way, I think the bottom line is that training camp contract for Amir Coffey is just a low risk, solid move. It allows the Bucks to allow them to have another body at camp while evaluating a wing without immediate cost or roster displacement. And if Coffey earns it, he could become a rotation player or even unseat Jackson Jr. If not, the Bucks can simply move on without any major financial impact. And is it true, Thanasis has signed with the Bucks, so there's reports of that, or he's going to be coming back. I don't know. Someone tell me about that. That's it. I'm done with that. Sorry for to make this earlier.